everyone, my name is Chrissy and I am back with another video. Oh, you guys, do I look different? Do I look different? I have my hair done today and it's frizzing a little bit because she is sporting her natural tresses, and if you know me, you know that I never do that. I never do it. But today I am going to show you guys my everyday makeup tutorial. I get a lot of questions asking, oh Christine, how do you do your makeup? Can you show me how you do your makeup? So here it is. I'm going to name this my everyday kind of get ready with me. Easy, flawless, we'll see if it's flawless at the end, makeup tutorial. So if you're ready to see how I do my makeup every day, keep watching. Okay, so getting started, I have already washed my face, put on my toner, put on my essence, put on my moisturizer, crucial steps before you apply your foundation, and I'm just going to go right in and start applying my primer. Today I'm using the No Poreblem primer. This is by Touch and Soul Beauty, and you can actually get this at Sephora or Ulta for $18. And okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I got mine off Amazon for like $9, and I do that a lot. Like before I want to buy something, I just go onto Amazon, and Amazon usually has stuff discounted. Like I got a foundation from Mercier. I forgot the exact name of it, but I got it from Amazon for like $19. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, and I'm gonna try to find it. If I can find it, I'm gonna link it down below, because Amazon has all the deals. If you don't shop on Amazon, if you don't have a Prime membership, you're asleep, for real. Next, I'm just gonna go in and set that primer with a little Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I love this step, especially if you have skin like me, and I have combination skin. And I'm just going in the places where I get oily, especially. If you're going to work, if you're going to school, if you're just going out, you know, with your friends or running errands, this is a good step for you, because you want your makeup to last all day. And you want minimal touch-ups, because I don't know if you're like me, but I forget to touch up during the day. I don't do it. Like, it's just not something I think about throughout the day. And I'm just gonna go in and apply it in the areas I get extra oily. Yes, I learned this from Jackie Ina. Hey girl, if you're watching. You're probably not. But I learned this from Jackie Ina, and it works for me. I love it. I love the way it looks when I apply my foundation. And I don't always do it, but it does help in the wear of your foundation throughout the day. And next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Can you see it? Is it in focus? I think it's in focus right there. In the shade Chestnut. And I'm just going to take 2 pumps, and I'm going to pump that onto the back of my hand. Love to pump my foundation onto the back of my hands. It just kind of warms it up. It makes application very easy. I'm just going to go in and bounce that all over my face. And you want to make sure when you are blending in your foundation that you want to get your neck and even down to your chest, especially, you know, if you got your chest out. If you're wearing a little v-neck top trying to be cute or whatever, you want to blend all the way down because you want to be the same color. Okay, so after I apply my foundation, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is the Multi-use Sculpting concealer in the shade Butterscotch. This concealer is supposed to be very full coverage and is very hydrating. It's one of my favorites right now. And I'm just gonna go in under my eyes, and I'm kind of gonna go further down because I like my face to be bright in the places where the sun hits. Okay, so now that I have my face highlighted, I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender, and I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. And you guys, this is a really important step in your makeup, okay? You have to blend. You have to blend your concealer out. And really spread it, really move in the places that you want your concealer to go. It's 2018, and what we're not gonna do is go into 2019 and we're not blending our makeup, okay? Keep blending, just keep blending. Oh my god. And I like to look up when I'm doing it under my eyes, just so it doesn't crease. And I'm no expert. I'm no expert at all. I am not an expert, okay? I don't claim to be. I'm learning with you guys. I'm learning from you guys. I'm learning the same way you guys learn. I get on YouTube and I watch my favorite beauty bloggers do makeup, and I just sit at my desk and try different things on myself. And that really is how you get better and more comfortable at doing your makeup. And so now I'm just taking some setting powder. I'm using the ColourPop setting powder in yellow, or like a banana. I think it's, do they call this banana or is this yellow? Oh, it is banana. And I am pressing that powder into the places where I applied my concealer. And I like to use banana powder when doing that because it kind of brings some of the yellow back to the concealer, and I really like a yellow kind of undertone when I am highlighting. And next I'm going to go in and I'm going to contour my face. I personally like to contour with a foundation stick, so that's like cream contour instead of using powder. Sometimes I switch on and off, but most of the time I am using a foundation stick. So I typically bounce back and forth between my Maybelline Super Stay foundation stick, my black opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, and my Maybelline Super Stay foundation stick is in the shade 360 Mocha. And today I think I'm going to go in with my black opal stick because my Maybelline stick is almost gone. I'm so sad about it. I'm going to go in. And I kind of just dot it around so too much product won't get in my face. And then when you put too much contour on, that becomes like a hot mess, like a hot mess. You want to start light, and if you feel like you want to build, then start to build. So I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques buffing brush. There's no number on this brush. It literally says buff brush. And I'm going to start to blend this in just in a circular motion. And you want to make sure that if you are contouring this part of your face, your jawline, blend that in. Because I'm not going to lie, I forget to blend that in sometimes. And I remember one time I went to church and it wasn't blended in. And I'm sitting there like trying to pat and blend it in. Because of course, Christine didn't bring no brush or anything like that. And I'm kind of going to go over that with a beauty blender again, because I want to make sure that my makeup is seamless. And I know sometimes, like when you're doing your makeup, especially if you're a beginner, it looks crazy sometimes at first. Or even if you're watching, you know, a beauty blogger do their makeup and it looks crazy at first, I promise it's something about when you powder and when you go over it with your beauty blender, and when you spray your setting spray, it all just kind of goes together. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but it does. It does. Trust me. And I think one thing about makeup is just like, don't take it too seriously, you know, like for what? Like it's art. It's art. And your first time painting, you don't do it perfectly. You just keep trying. Don't take it too seriously. If you mess up, okay, try again. Do it again. And it's fine. And I'm just going in again with my translucent Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to bake. And I don't bake often. I try not to bake for too long. Just enough time to kind of get the effect of baking that I like. To me, baking really just makes your skin look very flawless, very airbrushed. And I'm going to put that powder under the area that I contoured, under my cheekbones. And I am going to leave this on for a minute, and I'm nervous for doing this because I usually don't bake for this long, but I do want to get my brows out the way while I'm baking. So I'm going in for my brows. I do typically use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz like everyone else, but I ran out. So trying to be innovative, trying to be creative, I decided, okay, I'm going to try to use powder on my brows, right? And I'm like, well, I don't have brow powder, so I'm going to find an eyeshadow that's around the same color as my brows. And I know my friend Elisa is going to be on my head for this because she's like, Kristen, you didn't get any product yet? You still using eyeshadow? Yeah, girl, I'm still using eyeshadow. I have the palette, right now. And I like the way that it looks. I'm just going in and I'm combing up my brows into the shape that I like for them to be. I don't have thick brows, clearly, but I also don't have like super thin brows, at least not to me. Maybe to you they're thin, but I don't get them done at all. I don't get my brows done at all. I have not had my brows done probably in like 3 years, to be honest, because they just don't grow. They don't grow at all. And it's like when I was first getting my eyebrows done, I used to get them threaded every 2 weeks on the dot, and I really think that that was a huge mistake because they don't grow anymore. But that's okay. That's why we have makeup. And don't be alarmed, I did use a lot of product at the bottom, but I'm going to use that product and I'm going to brush it up through my brows. And what you just saw me doing was basically underlining my brows in the shape that I want them to be. And typically when I'm using my pencil, I will go on top and do that, but using this powder, I like to just brush it through in hair-like strokes and just kind of create the shape myself. One brow tip, I remember when I just started doing my brows, someone told me, they were like, you want your brows to be darker back here and very light in the front. And I like to extend the length of my brows just a little bit and kind of give the illusion that there's hair. I mean, there's hair right there, but it's very scarce. It's very little. So you see, I'm just kind of brushing through, and I'm going to very light-handed do some hair-like strokes and lengthen my brows. Whenever you feel like you've gone overboard with your brows, you can just go back with the spoolie end of, you know, your eyebrow pencil and kind of brush that product through. If you want to make it lighter in the front, or you just kind of want to make them a little bit more even, a little bit more neat, go ahead and brush that product through. Go ahead, sis. Yes. Okay, so after you have applied the product to your brows, I am going to go in and I'm going to conceal my brows. And what this step does is really just give your brows the shape you want. So if you've messed up on your brows, you've messed up filling in, you don't feel like it looks that great or the shape is not that great, this is what this step is for. Your concealer really comes in like Bob the Builder, I swear. And it's just going to carve it out. I always tell people, like, I'll be doing construction work on these brows, okay? Be so cliche right now and say, brows are sisters, not twins. Like, okay. Can I get them to be fraternal twins? Is it fraternal or fraternal? Whatever. Good gracious. They ain't gotta be identical twins, but I'm gonna get them as close to being some type of twins as I possibly can. And if not, sisters will do. I mean, because you don't want them looking like cousins. You want them to be... I hate myself. You want them to be similar, of course. And like I said, you guys, if you don't have 20-30 minutes to spare in the morning for your makeup, you know, you may be a mom, you don't have a million years to do this, or, you know, you're trying to get out to school, you don't have to do all these steps. Some of these steps can be skipped. You can just fill in your brows and go, put some mascara on and go. You can just wash your face with some moisturizer on, put some highlighter on and go, or you can just go barefaced. Why not? I used to wake up an hour before I needed to just to do my makeup, and I don't know why I was doing that. Trying to be cute. Trying to be cute. But some days I was just like, whatever, like, this is not even necessary. Like, I was just at CSUN, and CSUN really don't have no cute boys. Like, I was deceived. I swear, I was so deceived about CSUN. I thought, oh, I'm finna go to CSUN. Everybody go to CSUN. Everybody and their daddy go to CSUN. I'm finna be all the cute boys. It's no cute boys at CSUN, okay? I mean, there is some, but it's like, they're whatever. It's some on the basketball team. But I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say they're not cute. Everyone is beautiful. They're maybe not my type. So now that my brows are done, I'm just gonna go in and remove the powder from underneath my eyes. And I am going in with my Morphe E58 brush. I love this brush. I love this brush. It just feels so luxurious, you know. Makes me feel fancy. See what that did? And the translucent powder really doesn't leave a cast over your face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Sephora Microsmooth powder in the shade Deep. Now, I believe that this is discontinued. I heard that this is discontinued. And I hate to show you guys a product that's discontinued because I don't know if you'll be able to go get it. I know that when I got this a few months ago, the shade, a couple of the shades were sold out, and I don't know if they were coming back. And I learned this from Melissa Ashley. She did this to just set her full face, and it looked so beautiful, and I was like, I need it. But you know, alternatives to this, like MAC mineralized skin finish, and pretty much any other face powder that is around your skin tone, just to kind of set that makeup and make it look flawless, make it look perfect. So next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bronze my face. I will be using Becca Sunlit bronzer in the shade Ipanema Sun. And this is one of my favorite bronzers because it has a little bit, like little speckles of glitter in there. So you can kind of see it's going to give my face just a little bit of luminosity. And what bronzer really is for is just going back and giving warmth to the face. And I'm going to apply that in the areas where I have contoured. Just kind of in a swirly motion. And I know it seems like I'm applying a lot of powders and a lot of makeup, but I promise you guys it's not. So next, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to set my face. I'm going to set my face with a Morphe Continuous setting spray, and I just started using this and I like it because I'm lazy and I press it one time and it sprays all over my face instead of going in like my Mario Badescu and I'm pressing and I'm pressing. But I did just finish my Urban Decay all-nighter spray, and I really loved that spray actually, because it's transfer resistant, so like my makeup wasn't getting all over stuff, and and it really made my makeup last all day. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this all over my face. Yes. Oh, yes. Rain on me. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. If this is a step that brings your makeup together, I promise you. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply blush to my cheeks. And for that, I am using my MAC blush in Sweetest Cocoa. And I'm just using kind of like this tapered fluffy brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to go in. And apply some of that color to my cheeks. Kind of get it in my contour. I didn't even used to wear blush. I didn't. And then I kind of saw what it does one day and I was like, that's beautiful. I'm like, her cheeks look beautiful. Her cheeks are rosy. And to be honest, I kind of overdid it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in with that Sephora Microsmooth powder. And that is a way to clean up any mistakes that you have made. Sometimes we go a little bit in with product. And I believe it's called veiling. So we're going to go in and we're just going to go over that blush and kind of just soften it a little bit. So next I am just going to apply a little highlight to the top of my cheek, to my nose, up here, and to my cupid's bow. And today I'm going to be using my Stila, what is this, Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Bronze. If you can kind of see it, I'm hitting pan, so you know I use this all the time. It kind of feels like putty. And I really love it because it's one of those highlighters that, you know, you can build on. It can be as soft as you want to, or it can be as pronounced as you want it to be. I'm going to coat my brush with a little Mario Badescu setting spray. Because, you know, not everyone likes a super beaming highlight, especially when you're going for a natural look. If you're going to work, you're going to school, or just going to the grocery store, going to Target. Next up is my lashes, and this is my final step, I think. On my everyday, I do not wear lashes. I don't. I used to, but I don't. You know, you guys, I go through phases in life where I'm like, Christine, you need to simplify yourself. I swear to you, like, if you ask anyone in my family or my friends, sometimes I'm just like, I just am too much. Like, it just takes way too much to be me. So I try to do things with, like, simplify myself, which is why I don't wear lashes on an everyday basis anymore. But I do have short lashes. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And this is one of my favorite mascaras. But it is a little pricey. It does range from, I don't know the exact price, but it does range from about $20 to $30. So as an alternative, I would recommend Maybelline Big Shot mascara. And I love their collab with Makeup Shayla. I love that mascara in Baddest Black. It's great. And I'm starting at the root of my lashes and just working my way up. Why do we all apply mascara with our mouth open? Like, why? We look so dumb. But it's just what it is. Let me see if I can do it with my mouth closed. No, I can't. It doesn't even feel right. So I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to apply it to my bottom lashes. So after that, I thought that was my last step, but it's not. After that, I'm going to go back in with my bronzer and just kind of sweep that across my eyelids. This isn't eyeshadow. I just do this to just give my eyelids a little bit of color. Go in your crease with your bronzer. It kind of just gives your face a little warmth. It kind of just warms up your eyes a little bit and ties into your whole look. Okay guys, so that is it for this tutorial. This is my natural, everyday, kind of minimal makeup sorta kind of look. If you liked this video and want to see more like this from me, go ahead and comment down below and tell me what you would like to see. Tell me what you like from this video, and if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, push that notification button. If you haven't seen my first video, go ahead and view that. Share with your friends, share with your family. Go on over to my Instagram and follow me. It is at Chrissy B Styles, the same as my YouTube. I'll have that link below. All the products in this video I will have linked below as well. And you guys, it's a beautiful day outside. You know, I have on pink, and whenever I put on pink, it typically is a good day. So go outside, have some fun, give someone a hug, give someone a compliment. You never know, they might need it. And I'll see you next time.